Hello and welcome to Crimes of the Heart Tarot. I'm Miss Vicki, and I'm going to use the tarot to see if we can gain more insight into unsolved mysteries, deaths, and disappearances. Let's get started. Welcome to Crimes of the Heart Tarot. I'm Miss Vicki, and I'm so glad you're here. Today I want to do a reading about all the uproar around this picture that Catherine released. A picture of her at home yesterday. It's Mother's Day for the EU, Sunday. It was a nice little picture of her and the 3 children looking happy. Came out yesterday, and then today, apparently all the critics, all the people that check every little detail, said, oh, it's been photoshopped. Looks like part of someone's hand and part of someone's, I don't know, sweater has been photoshopped, so heaven forbid it's a fraud. Anyway, so it's been told by most of the news sources and outlets as a photoshopped, non-reliable picture. Except on the royal website, I think it's still there. So I want to do a Celtic cross about Catherine. How's she feeling? What's going on right now? What was she thinking of? And what was going through her mind? And how is she feeling now? She is recovering from surgery, but I just want to see the energy now around this picture. Personally, and from what I've seen and read about this photo, it was just, she just fixed a few small things on it, like most people do that take home photos. They go into the little editing thing and remove shadows and whatever. That's what I'm getting from it. But let's ask the cards. All right, the underlying card that we have here is the 8 of Swords. All right. Now this shows, I hope you can see this. I'm still having problems with my camera. All right. This shows a woman who's on the defensive. She feels like she is a prisoner almost, someone who just can't win. I think she's quite disappointed that this happened. I don't think it's a big deal, but apparently I'm in the minority. All right, what are the basic feelings right now around this photo, around Catherine? It's a magician. I'm using the Tarot Mucha, which has got some really beautiful images. I haven't used it a lot. So the Magician. All right. The Magician is a positive card. It can be a negative card depending on the cards around it, but I just get the feeling that she was just trying to put something out there, make it a nice photo, and this all backfired on her. That's kind of what I'm feeling. This is crossed by the 8 of Wands, or 8 of Pentacles. I hope you can see these. The 8 of Pentacles is working. This is someone who's working. I think she's been very concerned about what's been happening to King Charles and to her. She's been healing. This is a healing card. Pentacles are of the earth. It's only been about 2.5 months since her surgery. She is at home. Obviously, she's up and about. She's been working very hard to get back on her feet. That's what I'm getting from this card. Beneath this, the underlying currents about all this situation with the pictures and what's going on now, the picture. We've got the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess, I don't want to get glare on this. Some of these shinier cards have a lot of glare. The High Priestess is someone who uses her intuition, her feelings, goes within. I think Catherine thought this was an okay thing to do, and to be honest, it'd be different if she put her head on someone else's body or something like that, but to me, I mean, I don't know what the original photo looks like, but it probably looks like most photos that people take. There's a little shadow or something not quite right. Above all of this, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. This is someone who really wants to put love out. Now, she is a very positive woman, and she has been recovering. Overall, this is about wanting to put love out there. I feel very strongly that this card is saying with this photo, she just wanted to put love out there. Not hateful things, not negative things. She wanted to put a positive image out about her and her family. In the near past, she's been really, really trying to decide what to do. Swords are someone who's not sure what they want to do, not sure if they're going to get better. I see this as more of a health challenge, though she is very, very concerned about the negative things that have gone on from the Sussexes about her. They've been terrible, terrible things have come out from them. And she's been very concerned about that. Now, what I'm getting from all this is this was done from love. This wasn't done to deceive. It was to just put a loving picture out there about her family. She's rather naive about it. She's not like the Sussexes that put out all these, and I'm using them as comparison because they've been the major people that are attacking her and her family. Most of their pictures they put out are Photoshopped. The phony ones about the children, Prince Harry's hair coming and going over his little bald spot, things like that. The press doesn't have a problem with that. But she puts out a picture with a few things that have been changed, and it's like, oh, a terrible thing. All right, we have the Knight of Wands. All right, the Knight of Wands. Now, this is a really fiery knight. The future. This is, I think this is an eye-opener for her and for Prince William. They're going to challenge the pushback about this. I don't know if they'll come out with a professional photograph. Catherine will be out and about in a few weeks, and when that happens, it's going to be chaos. They're going to be taking pictures of her every little moment, every little walking step she takes. She knows that. She's getting ready for it. Well, so far I don't see any malice or any negative situations here with this picture. It was done from love. It was just meant to show her family, show the public that she's okay. Here I am, I'm happy, the children are happy, we're taking care of our children, our real children, and they're happy. And I think a lot of that was to just put away some rumors. All right, the feelings right now, her feelings right now are the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords is about quarreling, people fighting. She's upset about the negative response that she got to this. And I don't feel like she deserves this. Now, you may say, you purists may say, oh, a photograph can never be touched up. But if you're going to examine her photographs that she took in her home, that Prince William took, and she apparently decided to Photoshop a little bit, make her look a little better. Everybody's done that. And not take on the competition, the people that are trying to get rid of her, the bad publicity that's coming out. I say shame on you people for not picking apart these other pictures like this. And how pure is a picture going to be? Anyway, there's a lot of quarreling. The quarreling is not only in the public. Oh, Catherine shouldn't have done this. Oh, she should have done it. Oh, it's a little thing. Oh, it's a terrible thing. Let's beat her to death with the clubs. Beat her to death. Beat, beat, beat. What is wrong with people? I don't understand it. Go after the criminals. Go after the really dishonest people. But leave her alone. I feel very positive vibes about her. She's fighting. They're going to come back strong. The feelings around Catherine right now in the picture now, she's taking the blame for it. It could have been William that actually photoshopped it. But he took the photos, and she's saying she did it. So maybe they both did. The feelings around this situation. Oh, we have the tower. Oh my gosh. The end of the world. It's the end of the world. This is crazy. There's so many people out there that think this is just, oh, it's a crime. She committed a major crime. I don't get that. Honestly, I don't see it at all. I think also this tower moment is showing that Catherine and William, well, they're going to go forward with this. They are going to gear up, go into battle, finally. Finally, their eyes are open. A tower moment is a big awakening for people. And I think they're kind of starting to realize what they're up against. I think they've been kind of preoccupied with their lives, with her surgery. They're worried about the king. This is a major eye-opener. There are people that dislike the royal family and would like to see them removed. What they would have in their place, I'm not sure. Parliament, I guess. I don't know much about British law and all that. But I know that there's a lot of people that are going to take this as a tower moment and say, see, they're criminals. We need to throw them out of the tower. Throw them out. Off with their heads. That's what I'm getting. All right. The hopes and fears around Catherine. We're reading around her. We're reading probably Prince William. I don't know about the king. We're not reading him yet. There's lots of options. They're thinking about what they're going to do about this. They have a lot of options. They have to be realistic, though. They have to come down to earth, and I think that's what's happening. They need to make the right choices in the next few weeks, let's say a few weeks, about what they're going to do about this. The outcome of the situation with the picture and Catherine's feelings right now. We've got the Chariot. Now this is an interesting card. This is usually Prince William's card. They're going to go forward with this. They are going to take the Chariot and they're just going to go forward. There's going to be rebuttal to this. Not coming out and saying, oh, you shouldn't have done this, but something will come out. They're awake now. And I think they've kind of been just biding their time. Catherine's going to be fine. I don't see anything happening with her. In fact, I see her future is very, very strong. She's gearing up to be queen. This is going to be a wake-up call for her. She's going to start changing her life to become queen, because this could happen. I'm not saying Prince Charles is going to, or King Charles is going to die or anything. I don't see that. But I believe he'll be weakened. And I believe it's going to be, I'm getting, I don't know why, I think a couple years. He's going to hang in there. He's not going to give this up easily. This was, he waited all his life to be king. He's not just going to be king for 6 months or whatever, it's been a year and a half and walk away. All right. I think I'll pull one more card. What's going to be happening in the next, let's say, after Easter, by Easter, after Easter? All right, we're getting the Hierophant. Now this is, you're going to see the royals really come out about this. This is the institution. This is the monarchy. They're going to be behind the images of Catherine and William. They're coming out big time. And the other card that came up is the Sun. The Sun. This is going to turn out fine. Give it a little more time. This is also about the children. This is about family. I don't see this as the big disaster that everyone's saying. I just don't see it. It's a wake-up call. I'm going to put these cards away, and I think I will do a reading about, it's not so much Catherine, but the general energy around the monarchy right now. And I'm going to use the movie posters. Now, this is a future reading for what's going to happen after Easter. What's going on with the royal family? Mainly, I want to look into Prince Charles. This is kind of an odd deck to use, but I thought I would go into the darkness a little bit. What's going on? Is Prince Charles going to be all right? I don't know how chemotherapy works. I don't know what his cancer actually is. No one said. This is personal. The same with Catherine's surgery. It's a personal thing. Even if they're in the limelight, there are things that are personal. Let's see what King Charles is going to do in the next, let's say the next few months. Excuse me. All right. We're going to do a Celtic cross for him. The card at the bottom is the Seven of Pentacles. Hair-raising horror stories dare to read. This is interesting that this card came up. The Seven of Pentacles is about reevaluating your situation. I think he's been kind of coasting along. Obviously, he's not well. Let's put that card over here. But I think he's focusing more on what's been happening with himself, with Catherine. He's very concerned. But I don't think he's looking at the big picture. I do think he's starting to wake up about some things. All right, let's see what we get here. How does King Charles feel about all this? The Page of Wands. A moment ago I was a man, and now I'm a creature even a cat can hunt down. Page of Wands. This is a change of direction. The Page of Wands is a fire sign. I think this cancer scare, we'll call it a cancer scare, is a wake-up call for him on what he's going to do excuse me, in the near future. It's crossed by the Queen of Wands. Daring and supernatural. These are so funny. These are movie posters or comic books or something. I'm not sure. I just like the graphics. The Queen of Wands. This is usually Meghan. This is usually the Meghan card because of her birth. She's a Leo. I don't think... Let's pull a few more cards. He's focusing on that, but I'm not sure he's focusing on her. The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is, well, Pentacles is health, Pentacles is money. A Page of Pentacles can be a gift. It can be someone investigating things. This can be also the beginning of health, life, things like that. He's really thinking about his future, King Charles. I don't know how serious his cancer is, but anybody that has to have chemo, no matter what it is, has to be thinking about the future. And above this is the Knight of Cups. This is a loving card. The Knight of Cups is someone who wants happiness. He wants the family to be together. He wants the family to be protected. And I'm not talking just about Harry and Meghan. I think he's going to make some hard choices, or has made some hard choices. in the process of leaving is the Hierophant. A Hierophant is usually an organization, protected, no one can touch you. He's kind of worried about what's been happening to the monarchy. All these things that are coming out, his illness, Catherine's illness, this situation with the public turning on Catherine like they have. Things like that. I don't think he ever expected that, but it's there. The near future for Prince, or for King, I keep calling him Prince Charles, King Charles, the Four of Wands. He wants a happy home. He's going to work very, very seriously on protecting Catherine and William. He wants to put to rest a lot of this stuff. It's not just even him that he's worried about. He's really worried about William and Catherine. The reputation, the people trying to take them down. This is his focus now. And this Queen of Wands, this could be Meghan. He's very upset about what's been going on. I don't see Harry in this yet. How does King Charles feel right now about the situation with the pictures and the family problems? The Ace of Cups. Okay, he wants to start over with love. He wants love, positive things to be the main focus of what he's doing. There's a couple again. He's really, really worried about Catherine and William. The dragon's trying to take them down. This is a big focus he's thinking about. He's thinking about his health. He's thinking about the future. I don't see that he's too worried that he's going to have to step down immediately. The feelings around him. Six of Pentacles. All right, here we go again. This is charity. He feels like there's been some very unfair things happening, and he's going to make this right. He wants things to be balanced and fair. I think he's getting to the point where he's really worried about what's going on. Hopes and fears that he has around him right now. The Four of Cups. All right, the Four of Cups. These cards. I thought it'd be kind of fun. The Forgotten Man. The Four of Cups. He's really concerned that he won't be able to do enough to make things right. He knows that he has the power to protect them. I don't think he's too worried about himself right now. He's worried about William and Catherine and their image and the children, the grandchildren. What's going to be the outcome at this point for King Charles, the Fool? All right, he's going to take a new path. Let's look at that. It looks like a giant. These are so funny, these cards. We need something to keep our mind off serious things. There's a new path coming with King Charles. It's going to be, I see Meghan. I see this as Meghan. He doesn't blame her for this fiasco about Catherine's picture, but he blames the negativity toward the family. And he's very, very worried about Catherine and William. He's got to groom William. I'm getting this too really strong. To take his place. And I'm thinking in a couple years. It could be sooner than that. But he's not focused on himself so much. All right. I'm going to close the circle. I hope you like this reading. Leave kind comments. I don't want any negativity about this ridiculous situation with the photo. I mean, I've photoshopped pictures and they haven't condemned me. No one cares, I guess. Thank you for watching. I close the circle and we'll see you next time. Bye.